That is delicious. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 7 o'clock on the West Coast. It is 9 o'clock in Dodgeville, Iowa, and it is 10 o'clock in Raleigh, North Carolina. This is a show we like to call We'll Do It Live.
It's We'll Do It Live! On tonight's show, Roger Google, Roger Chambers, rock and roll dentist, musical performance by Brian Marcial. And now your hosts, Gray Crane and John Gonzalez.
Baby, 1 minute and 6 seconds in, and we're already having a good time. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a little show we like to call We'll Do It Live. My name is Greg Crane. That is my partner, John Gonzalez. John, how are you?
I'm fine. Forgot one fundamental part of tonight's show. Hold on.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'm going to vamp while John is gone. Boy, we have a good show tonight. And last week's show was just dynamite. Just dynamite. Oh, there he goes, Jack. There we go. And we matched.
So much fun before the show. Yeah, having so much fun before the show, I forgot to put my jacket on.
Oh, man. How was your week, Jonathan?
Not bad. Hurt my foot. Doing what all 43-year-old men should do. Climbing a cinder block wall and hopping over the other side.
Yeah? Why were you doing that?
Because I couldn't get into a property that we own, so I decided to be resourceful, and I hopped and then hurt my foot in the process.
Oh my God! So you just went full on rogue and just dove over the fence, or did you rappel like Mission Impossible?
Well, I didn't rogue. I went commando, dude. I'd straight Arnold Schwarzenegger that thing. That was in rare form.
Oh, I can only imagine, man. So I want to talk about last week's show. What are your thoughts about the mayhem that happened last week's show?
So let's just refresh everybody as to actually what happened. I'd say about 15 minutes into the show, during Mariano's segment, all of a sudden we started popping up, and it was a lot of like weird things, and then the couch comments started coming through. I need a couch for this, I need a couch for that, and the comments were coming in so fast that because if for anybody that doesn't know, I run the visual and audio presentation of the show. I couldn't keep up with them. They were coming in at least 45 to 50 comments a minute. So when I would do something like this, so far, let's look, how fitting. Mariano tonight says, let's hope for no couch inquiries.
Hey, you know what? I welcome it.
So
why not?
So the funny thing is like I would put one of those up on screen, and then I have to scroll up rather, like 70 comments to find it and hide it back, because if I don't, then it sits here like this, and then we're talking and blah 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 blah, and then it doesn't make any sense, and then it'll stay over the overlays that we use for the commercial breaks. In my opinion, I enjoyed it. Like, I had a blast watching it like materialize. I know you got a little freaked out, just from a standpoint of like not knowing what the hell was going on. But I actually enjoyed it. I thought it was funny. So so far, we're in the tens of viewers, as we always like to hover. When we do break the 50 mark, like we did last week, we'll know that our friends have returned.
Yeah, I mean, it got weird because we're talking with we're talking with Mariano, and then we're talking with Danny, and I'm looking over and I'm checking the comments, and yeah, it just started going bananas. I'm like, what the hell? I mean, I thought people dug, Danny, or they wanted to see Michael, or I'm like, oh, this is great. People are logging on to the show. And just the nonsense that these guys are posting. And by the way, it wasn't anything that was, mean or anything like that. They were just trying to disrupt the show. But my thought, and I told you about it before, was I mentioned it on the show. I'm like, if you're trying to throw us off, I don't think, I wonder if they thought we were like an NPR show or something, or we're going to talk about the healthcare crisis. And, I thought maybe we were a serious show and they were going to kind of throw us off. But we're just going with it. We're like, all right, we're bringing their comments up. And so anyway, evidently it was a group of people that enjoy doing that.
Yeah, it's a Facebook group that is called Facebook Live Raids, and they pick a show to do this somehow. I don't know if they search these things out, but evidently we were on the chopping block last week. And dude, I will say that to your point, we didn't falter. Like, it didn't throw off the timing of the show. We totally went with it. And You're absolutely right. Like, this is not the show to go to. It'll be like, oh, we're gonna destroy this institution live streaming. Nah, doesn't work that way. We're just two jabronis that decided to, while everybody is stuck at home on a Friday night.
Right. So whatever. So that was the situation last week. I think, what did we were talking about something, and we did have a little point of there we go. I changed something on the old camera. We mentioned a couple weeks ago about my thought that you can never throw away a garbage can, right? And
Yes.
Right, and I had another weird, I don't know, we got to call this something. These are just our weird random thoughts. So I had a thought, okay? So the air, the air that's in your tires, okay? The air that's in your tires. Yes. Do you think that when you get a leak or your tire blows, that the air inside, when it finally gets out, is like, whoa, what the hell? Whoa, this is crazy. Because
I've been next to these other air molecules for as long as I've known.
They're looking around.
And now they're
around like, whoa, this is sunlight? Sunlight? I mean, because the air has been in a, what do you call those things? Compressor. So it's been in the compressor its whole life. Then it goes into a tire, and it's never seen the outside. It doesn't know anything less than the inside of a Yokohama. And then all of a sudden, it busts out, and it's like, what are all these people? And it's like, by the way, what are people? I don't know what people are, but what this is, wow, this is crazy. I have other friends around here. So air molecules, really, they're when they get out of a tire, they're excited.
They're gone.
Oh, they scatter. They scatter. They're like, later, died. See ya.
It's like watching one of those vinyl pools break, and all the water comes rushing out, and then like the person that's sitting on a raft runs into the patio post.
Right.
because the water sent them shooting out that way. It's exactly what happens with that air on the tire.
Exactly. They've been inside this darkness for their entire air molecule life, and all of a sudden they finally get to break out. And I'm excited. So good luck, air molecules. I don't know how really to end this bit.
Best of luck.
Yeah, there you go. Best of luck.
No, well, I have a thought. Is that you ever been driving down the road and you see a car that has something like stuck to its fender or stuck to its wheel or something like that?
Flops
you know,
around, like flaps around,
flapping
like
in the wind. Like, yeah, back. You know, we're in California. We don't have bags anymore, but then these plastic bags. You know, it'd get caught on a fender or something like that, and it'd be just like flapping around, or maybe it'd get caught on the antenna. It'd be flapping around, and I always thought to myself, having a car that has some stuck to it as it's driving down the road is the equivalent of walking out of a bathroom with toilet paper stuck to the bottom of your shoe.
That's the car equivalent of that.
It's
other cars are driving by.
It's the panic. And they're all saying the same. They're all like, look down there, and just driving. You're like, what are you talking about? Same thing with toilet paper on the bottom of your shoe. People are trying to warn you. Hey buddy, you get on your shoe, and you're always like, man, F you. And you don't take it seriously. It's the same thing.
I think other cars are driving by your car going, hey dude, you got a little something. You got a little something right there. You know. not to push another hilarious website that's out there, but The Onion. I know that one of your favorite Onion headlines was the wolf that didn't know that he had snow on his nose for like a whole day, and nobody told him. He's all walking around like a jackass all day, and nobody tells me I got a bit of snow on my nose. Oh God! Oh my God! It is so funny. Oh well, you know what?
Who's on the show tonight, Greg?
Oh my God! Speaking of funny, we have on the show tonight, Mr. Roger Google is going to be joining us. I think you can go ahead and put the pieces together on that bit. And we have the rock and roll dentist, Roger Chambers, is going to join us, and that's very exciting. And musical guest, Brian Marcial, our dear old friend, our guitar player, our bandmate. Brian Marcial is here tonight, and that's going to be incredibly great. So we are going to take a quick 2-minute break. You can stick around for 2 minutes and reconvene, and we'll be right back.
You can do it.
And we'll be right back. You can do it. We'll see you in 2 minutes. Everybody, we are really excited. Welcome back to the show. This is We'll Do It Live. We do this live every night right here on this Facebook page, not Facebook page, at 7 p.m. on the West Coast. So right now, we're going to welcome in our dear friend. You've already kind of put together the pieces on this bit, I'm sure. Please welcome Mr. Roger Google, everybody.
Today, stay aware of the latest COVID pandemic information by logging on to who.net/COVID-19. Today is the anniversary of Cy Young's very first win of his 511 wins.
So I'm going to go ahead and guess that's why you dress like that. Welcome to the show.
Jungle, 1987, Guns N' Roses. Welcome to My Nightmare. Alice Cooper, 1974. Welcome back, Cotter, 74 to 78. Great show.
Wow, it's great to have
John
you here,
Travolta
Roger.
was in that show.
John Travolta, Saturday Night Fever, 1977.
It's great to have you here, Roger.
Here, Covina, California, 22 miles east of downtown Los Angeles in the San Gabriel Valley, established in 1879.
That's Roger Google, everybody. Google. So Roger, how busy are you?
Are you kidding me? Busy. 5.8 billion searches a day. And that's hold on.
Right.
Do you know the way to San Jose? Dionne Warwick, 1968, charted at number 8. Oh, wait. Oh, hold on. Travel 2 miles up Lake Avenue, merge onto the 210. Travel 22 miles west on the 210, merge to the 101. Travel 200. Oh, GPS signal lost. He'll call back.
Roger. So, I mean, you seem like a pretty entertaining guy. And
Greg, would you be interested in the isolated drum track for Neil Peart's Tom Sawyer?
Oh, wow. Thank you for offering, Roger Google. Thank you for offering that. Sure. That sounds great.
Just look here.
So Roger, you seem like a pretty entertaining guy. I mean, do you know any jokes? Tell me a joke. Sure.
What's the difference between Dubai and Abu Dhabi?
I don't know, Raj.
People in Dubai don't like the Flintstones, but the people in Abu Dhabi do.
All right, Roger. Okay, that's Roger Google, everybody. Roger Google.
Did you ask for a dad joke?
Roger, how we doing? So, Roger, I mean, being so busy, I mean, does anything really irritate you anymore?
People who log on to Google and search for Yahoo or Bing.
Oh, that's
Go to Yahoo or Bing if you don't want to learn nothing.
So what do you usually do when they do that?
I show them Yahoo and I show them Bing. And 122 million other hits.
I didn't see your shirt there, Roger Google. What is that? Stand up. Oh, wow. Wow. That kind of looks like a shirt we had around July 4th. Didn't you have you look really familiar. So Roger Google, it's such an interesting name.
John, have you been exposed to asbestos? If so, you could have legal rights. Call Sully and Erna at 800-223-5864. That's 800-BAD-LUNG. Or log on to sullyandern.com/asbestos. Click here for more info.
Oh, good to know, John.
That is,
John,
Yeah.
oh, check that out.
yeah. Sometimes we have asbestos coated air conditioning ducting, so I appreciate that.
Thank you. So Roger Google being such an interesting name, you have a very interesting name, Roger. Do you have a middle name?
Middle seat, 2009 Chevy Suburban middle seat. Log on to RialtoChevrolet.com or GlendaleChevrolet.com. 2 in stock.
Wow. Roger, thank you. Thank you so much for being on the show, Roger Google. Roger Google, everybody.
Google.
Let's hear it for him.
Google.com. Look me up. Hit me up. HMU. Hit me up. Google.com/Google.
Yeah, by the way, where they can reach you. That is the website that everybody can reach you at?
Google.com. Google.com. Hit me up.
I'm picturing.
Google, Roger. Well, I just had a quick question. Roger, what happens when I type this into Google?
Secretly, I swear, but I show you nonsense about Twitter. Go to Twitter. Go to Twitter with that nonsense. I only deal in words.
Oh, Roger Google, thank you so much for being on the show, my friend.
They can't all
Everybody, that's Roger Google. And boy, we have a great guest coming up. I think you might know our next guest coming up, Roger Chambers, Dr. Roger Chambers, the Rock and Roll Bennett. So give us 2 minutes. Give us 2 minutes to bring in Roger, everybody. And yeah, thank you very much. I told you this show was going to be this kind of show.
Not available.
I knew this was going to be the kind of show. We'll be right back, everybody, with Dr.
Visit Pure Chiropractic for back pain.
We'll be right back with Dr. Roger Chambers, the Rock and Roll Dentist, everybody.
Easy.
Everybody, we are back. This is We'll Do It Live. Thank you for sticking with us. This is a little live show we like to do every Friday night at 7 o'clock right here in LA. You know, who really, really likes the dentist. I mean, come on. I don't think there's really anybody around that can say they enjoy going to the dentist. But our next guest is someone they call the rock and roll dentist, and he is your guy he's your dentist for being the one you want to go to. Here we go. Okay, where are we at? Where's everybody at? Everybody, please welcome. Please welcome. Please welcome Dr. Roger Chambers, everybody. There he is. Hey, doctor.
Hey.
Good to see you.
Doctor.
Hey, everybody.
Oh. We've got some interference there. Are you performing some type of procedure right now?
Yeah, just go ahead.
Oh wow. Okay.
So
well, I apologize.
So Dr. Chambers, I understand that you have a unique dental practice that you operate.
Oh yes, I do. Fuck.
Yes. Okay, tell us. Thank you, doctor.
Hold on.
Oh my God. Oh,
Very
good Lord,
important
doctor.
business he must be attending.
Yes, your office looks a lot like the Google office, by the way.
Jesus.
He must have gone to. He must have gone to.
I do. I do
one of those co-works, those union co-works. Yeah. So,
yes, doctor.
Please
go ahead.
Continue with explaining.
So, anyways, gentlemen, instead of using very bland anesthetic language, I like to sing to my patients. For instance, I like to give them advice on keeping their teeth healthy. So I'll say, use fluoride. Take it easy. And I sing, and then I'm applying fluoride. Or I will say, floss this way. Floss this way.
I'm sure that's very
We have to make sure that everybody. Yeah, we have to make sure that everybody's practicing good dental hygiene.
Good dental hygiene.
And why not?
And then you get the guy, the people that come in with halitosis. Whew. So I say, keep that breath away. Doo-doo. It stinks. The breath stinks.
So I think I'm kind of picturing what your dental practice involves. So you use rock songs to put your patients at ease. Is that what you would describe it as?
Yeah. I need to drill. Gotta feel. Too many cavities. I gotta drill. Like the AC/DC song.
Oh, sure. That's an AC/DC song right there.
And it's fun. Yeah. It makes it fun. Instead of saying, I've got to use this drill on you, I will sing a song. Fillings. Nothing more than fillings. Puts them at ease.
Oh, I can imagine. Especially filling.
So Dr. Chambers, if I were to go into your dental practice, what would I be greeted with when I walked into the door?
Oh no.
You went off script.
No, I didn't. We talked about this. We talked about this at 2:30 in the afternoon.
I lost I lost my notes. I'd say, I'm still numbing you. Still numbing
Still
you,
what?
patient.
Still what?
I'm still numbing you.
Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. Still coming.
Oh, here they are.
You don't have any type of greeting when somebody walks into your to your office. You don't greet them in any way.
No.
No, nothing. You just say nothing.
No.
You're like, oh, thank you. Welcome to the office. You should have something, Daniel. Roger.
No.
It's the latest idea in the campaign against Britain's tooth problem. Here at the dental unit of London Hospital, they try to make it.
I don't. But I do have a song that I sing for children and athletes and children who go out to play soccer.
Okay.
I give them the
Yes.
safe. T. Mouth. Peace. Like a
Roger.
bridge over missing teeth.
Doctor
If
Chambers,
you want
oh,
to destroy that tartar, open wide, I'll scrape it away.
a bridge over missing teeth.
Missing teeth, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Any more that you like to sing to your patients?
I'm the doctor. I'll take your picture. I'll take the picture of the inside of your mouth.
You got to kind of shoehorn the end of that, though. I got to squeeze it in there.
I just made it just now.
Wow, this makes your patients feel so at ease.
Yeah, it does.
Yes, and it's funny, but your office looks exactly like the Google office.
I know it does.
Oh wow! Oh my God! And that must be a popular.
And we don't like Yahoo here at Chambers Dental.
Well, where can they find you, Dr. Chambers? Where can everybody find you? All right, take a second. Take a minute.
In a dental office by any chance? Is it just a? Do you work with any other doctors?
No. Did you bring that up too? You talking about that?
Everybody, Dr. Roger Chambers, everybody, the rock and roll dentist. Let's hear it for him. Dr. Chambers, thank you so much. Wow. Dr. Chambers and Roger Google have been working very hard for this show. Everybody, we're going to be right back.
That was my.
Oh,
That
Dr.
was my
Chambers.
favorite part of the show.
Well, was it? That was good.
Ooh.
I saw in
There
the
he is. Hold
comments
on.
somebody put up. Oh, there he
got
is.
another
Dr.
question
Chambers.
for
Doctor?
Yeah.
Perhaps Chef Mariano would like to ask Dr. Chambers.
Yeah,
A question.
please. Please do.
Yeah, let's ask him. Let's bring him up. Chef Mariano can come up and maybe have a dental question.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Hello. Yeah.
Hi.
Way to put me on the spot. I've been kind of commenting here. My question
no,
was
you have.
actually if the Google guy was nearby. He seems like he's within arm's reach or flip
I
of a
think he's
camera.
in the other room. I think he's
He's
in the other room.
Within
Oh,
a flip of the camera, he's right. Hey, look at that.
Yes.
Oh, there it is.
Yes.
Yes.
My question to Google is where do I buy a Bluetooth gramophone lookalike device that I've seen somewhere?
Shop eBay. Shop now. eBay. Shop now. Amazon. Shop now. Musician's friend. Just click here.
I think Roger Google's brother-in-law might have got him that gramophone for Christmas a couple years ago. Sorry.
Hey, Greg. Host of the show. Aren't you getting annoyed by the autofill? Shouldn't you turn off Google in the settings? Go ahead and do that so he's not so annoying. Do it. Try it. Go ahead, click on it. No, do it.
He's trying to. I think that he.
Was that his exit?
I think that
he wanted out.
That was a subtle hint to Roger Google. Yeah. Hey, Mariano, do you have anything else to add to the show?
Yeah.
This one, it's been fun. I think we're what are we 30?
Yeah. See you later. So.
That was good. Everybody, we'll be right back with our musical guest, Mr. Brian Marcial. Stick around 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Sorry, Mariano. Everybody, thanks so much for sticking with us. We're going to welcome in right now our dear friend. You know him from the great band Big Brain on Brad and the world famous Pearl Jam tribute band Dirty Frank from years gone by. We're going to bring in our good friend, Mr. Brian Marcial, our musical guest tonight.
What up? So am I playing now or what?
That'd be nice.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the way it works on television.
Here's a little ditty. You forgot to mention Dirty Frank tribute to Pear. Speaking of, here's a song that we never got to play as a band, and it's one of my favorite Pearl Jam songs. So. Get some reverb. Paint a picture, can do only gray. Light your pillow tell a story no one will listen that long. It's hard to imagine. It's hard to imagine. To yourself, Captain, on your own, and the beating shaking like a bone. After heaven, heaven, there they sow. It's hard to imagine. It's hard to imagine. Things were different then, all is different now. I tried to explain somehow. Things were different then, all is different now. I tried to explain somehow. Things were different then, all is different now. I tried to explain, I hope this works somehow. Things were different then, all is different now. I tried to explain somehow.
Man, Brian Marcial, everybody. Man, that was awesome. That was so good.
Man, had some hiccups.
Man. No, dude, it's been how many years
Fuck, man, I
now?
was in my 20s. I'm in my
Okay,
40s now.
because
So,
dude, I literally did the math in my head. Our last show was August 4th, 2014. It has been over 6 years since Dirty Frank has played a show.
that was like the third farewell show, right?
Right. Was that Cass and Cleaver?
Yes, that
Oh,
was
shit, I
the
forgot about that one.
infamous Cask and Cleaver. Because
That show was so
4
crazy.
years before that was an awful show. That was a terrible show. I'm putting that on record.
I don't
I mean, at
remember.
least from my perspective. Well, you and I were drinking from the bottle of wine that we requested, and then it shattered. It shattered between your amp and my amp on stage.
I used to just ask for a pitcher and drink the pitcher instead of bypassing the mugs.
I remember going back the next day from that show, because that show went crazy like towards the end, because John, everybody was kind of like in a little bit of a mood because of the vibe of the show, because we expected something, and not just you, John. It was everybody. Like it was just a weird thing, and we hadn't played in a long time, so we were excited to do this gig, and there was a lot of people, but there was like people sitting down, like having dinner, and we're playing. We're like, man, this is weird. This is starting to kind of take a left. And I went back the next day, and there was just glass everywhere. I mean, glass and just broken shot glasses. I'm like, oh my God, that show will go down in history. But yeah, so how many years did we play together, Brian?
I think it was before the 2010s, right?
I think so, man.
Yeah.
It was.
Well,
I think it was
so
after. It was like Big Brain on Brad had its first show with this like Stone Temple Pilot cover band that I was playing the drums in, and the singer couldn't make it, which is one of my best friends. So John filled in, and John was like, "Hey man, like we just lost our guitar player. Like this was like 3 months after. Like he remembered like, because that night I think we played, another band played, and then the Stone Temple Pilots played like 8 songs, and we had like another hour to kill. So I was like, fuck, I just got on the guitar, and I like pressured the bass player to like just follow like what I was doing, and I was like, John, let's play some Pearl Jam songs, and then we just played like everything. And John was like, do you know this one? I was like, yeah, I know that one. He's like, do you know this one? I was like, yeah, I know that one. So then John was like, what about this one? I was like, yep. And he's like, fuck, let's do it. And he would just like call him out, and then we were doing it. And then I think 3 months later, you guys called me up, and I was like,
well, we were trying to find a guitar player. And then John came over to the house one night. We're sitting out in the garage just having drinks or whatever, and he told me about you. And I'm like, man, we're never going to get a guitar player. This is pretty much done. What are we going to do? He's like, well, no, I know this one guy. And he tells me about you. And I'm like, you got his number? I go, I'm going to call him right now. And I called you right now, or right then. I was like, got the phone. I'm like, give me the phone. So I remember I tried to hard close you on it. I'm like,
yeah,
come on down, dude. I think this is good. I think this is good for you. I'm like, this will be a good gig. Like I was wanting you to just go like, yes, of course, let's do this. Oh, Dirty Frank. But you're like, I'll see. I'll come down and jam. But dude, that was
20 miles away, which was like in two and a half hour drive on a Friday.
Yes. Oh, the things that Brian had to endure being a part of the band
to San Francisco.
Matt. Yes.
And those rants.
We should bring in Matt.
Although, like, being older now, I know where that was coming from. That intestinal, like, just rancidness.
Oh yeah, once you creep it past 40, intestinal rancidness is that's a part of life, man. Just a part of life. So, are you? Do you got another one in you?
I could probably do something.
Nice. I'll tell you what. Let's do this. Let's take 2 minutes, and then just 2 minutes, everybody, just 2 minutes, and then we'll come back. And you'll play us out, and we'll say our good nights. How about that?
Let's do it.
How about that nonsense? All right, everybody, we're gonna take a quick break. Be right back again with Brian Marcial. Everybody, we'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. Greg decided to disconnect his device before Brian decided to come back on. He is back on now, but I'm not going to let him on screen. Johnny's running the show. So I want to welcome back a very good friend, one of the most talented people on the planet Earth. And like we said before, a member of Big Brain on Brad and a former member of Dirty Frank, once again, Mr. Brian Marcial.
Someone told me long ago, let's calm before the storm. I know it's been coming for some time. So forever on it goes, till the circle fast and slow. I know, shining down like water. Have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Coming down a sunny day, till forever on it goes, to the circle fast and slow. I know, been that way for all my time, till forever on it goes, through the circle fast and slow. I know, will it stop? I wonder. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Have you ever seen the rain shining down a sunny day? Yeah, I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain shining down a sunny day?
Brian Marcial, everybody. Man, thanks so much for doing the show, man. I miss you, and we all miss you. How's your baby? You have a baby, yeah?
I have a baby dog, 4-year-old dog.
Oh, baby dog. Oh, I thought you had a baby. Wait, a baby dog.
No. I think if I have a baby, by the time it's like in grade school, they can be like, "Is that your grandpa?" No, that's my dad. That's my fucking dad.
That's my dad. Plays guitar though.
Yeah. This thing.
All right, man.
He's cool.
Yeah, he's cool. Look at his beard, for God's sakes. He plays a Jaguar. No, that's not a Jaguar. It's a Jab Master. What is that?
Jaguar.
Jaguar. I nailed it the first time.
Yeah.
Everybody, this show has taken on a life of itself. So we want to thank the great Brian Marcial. We want to thank Brian Roger Google. We want to thank Dr. Roger Chambers, the rock and roll dentist. I want to thank John Gonzalez for sticking through this whole show.
Thank you, buddy.
You did it.
I thank you too. Why not? Did
Any
I make
parting
it through the whole
thoughts?
way? Are we almost done?
We are almost done. Any parting thoughts?
Set your thermostat to 78 and just live with it. You'll survive the summer and your electric bill will not be ridiculously high.
Well, there we go. A tip a tip from all of us at We'll Do It Live. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you next week. We have a jam-packed show next week, and we will announce all that next Wednesday. Thanks so much for sticking with us. Thank you so much for sharing and liking our show. And on behalf of John Gonzalez and myself, we will see you next week.